Video of Andrew Wilson calling that lady a stupid bitch and a dyke after she called him out for marrying a woman that has 3 baby daddies, him being included, is a textbook perfect example of how fragile men who promote this red pill alpha male lifestyle egos truly are.
This is a man that always preach to his people. Do not settle for a woman that already has children. Don't settle for single mothers. A woman that is not a virgin, don't do this. He's preaching traditional man or whatever. But he got married to a woman that already has 2 children. Got married twice before him. You guys, let me show you the video.
I'll try to rephrase this. I'm going to reframe. And I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly you're too stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I tell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
you
lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did
daddies?
I just say? Dyke?
Your wife with the 3
Sorry,
baby
I'm sorry,
daddies?
Dyke. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to...
Do the women that you try
show
to...
your hatred against...
Do you the women that you try
convince them
to...
that they shouldn't...
You know, Charlie, did I bring...
Women? Do they know
Charlie,
that
did
your
I bring
wife
your
is 5
family...
years older?
Did I bring any of your
You
family
called me
into
fucking
anything?
stupid.
Did I
You
say
called
anything
me
about
fucking
your
stupid.
family being stupid, Charlie?
You could.
It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for it.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not
through
a
it.
traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional
Let's
man.
go through it, Chuck. Tell me what I'm doing which is immoral.
The fact that he got offended after she, pointed the fact out, the fact that he got very offended and defensive and started insulting her, I feel like he's giving, I will tell you people to do something, but I will not do it and don't question me if I don't do it. So this is the people that these men are listening to. They are not ready to even take what they dish out. So you're advising, because if you see him talking about women and all of that, bashing women that already, have a child, sleep around, the bash women that, is a red pillar. So he always discourage men that goes for single mothers, women that already been married already, women that already have boyfriends, women that are asking for money, discourage them. So he's the one now that married. He married a woman that already has. There's nothing wrong with marrying a woman that has children and all of that. But coming from somebody that is preaching to other men not to do it, and you are doing it, and they're calling you out for it, and you're being offensive about it, then you have a problem. I have a reaction on this interesting reaction. So let's watch these interesting reactions together. I'd like to know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section, and I'll see you at the end of the video.
Video of Andrew Wilson calling that lady a stupid bitch and a dyke after she called him out for marrying a woman that has 3 baby daddies, him being included, is a textbook perfect example of how fragile men who promote this red pill alpha male lifestyle egos truly are. Because how you gonna try to sell me a bunch of values that you can't even sell to yourself?
We all know this clip. Now I want you to look at the psychological phenomenon here.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a fucking... Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your mouth.
So what's happening here? Just in this short clip, the girl comes up with a fact, with something objective, which is your wife has been married before and she has different baby daddies. It's an observation. It's not inherently insulting. And what does Andrew do? He takes an objective statement and offends himself. This happens a lot in our everyday communication. You will say something that is objectively neutral, but a person who has a negative judgment about a situation themselves will use it to feel triggered, to be angry. This means the person, in our case Andrew Wilson, has a negative judgment about women who were married several times, who already have kids from different marriages, but he's also judging himself. I'll explain. The contrast about the situation gets very clear when you talk to somebody who doesn't have a negative judgment about it. So if you talk to a person like me, for example, and I hear about a woman who has been married before and who has different kids from different partners, I couldn't care less, right? right, so I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't think there's anything wrong or right with it. I would think if you're happy, if it works for you, if it works for your partner, good for you. What do I care? It doesn't threaten my reality. It doesn't make me question if I'm right with my life choices, because I'm happy with my life and my life choices. When someone gets upset like Andrew Wilson, you can see that he feels a threat to his reality because he is insecure about his life choices. He's projecting his negative judgment onto people who make these life choices because he's judging himself in the same way. In fact, he's even judging himself through the girl's neutral statement. He feels unsafe. This is why he's lashing out. Now you could ask yourself why somebody who's happy would feel insecure about their own situation. What is there to be insecure about if you're happy with where you're at in life? If you're happy with your relationship, if you love your wife, and I hope he does, but if you do, and if she loves you back, and if your relationship is absolutely beautiful, why would you be insecure and then triggered if someone just drops a fact? And now listen up. Whenever you are seeking advice, whenever you are listening to the opinions of other people, ask yourself, is their life even achievable? Would you want something like that? And would it make you happy? Hello, I'm Stage. I'm happily married and I have never been in a bad relationship. I also help people like you build beautiful and meaningful relationships. So if this is something that you want, call me. The link is in my bio.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
you
lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're a
mean?
fucking guy. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I
daddies?
just say?
Your wife with the 3
Sorry,
baby
I'm
daddies?
sorry.
You're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not
through
a
it.
traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional
Let's
man.
go through it, Chuck.
Young boys, teen boys, honestly, even men, here's your continued reminder that the manosphere is taking advantage of you. Not only do none of the men within it who create these red pill podcasts and espouse red pill rhetoric believe what they're preaching, but they don't even live by what they preach. They cannot even keep their composure when their worldviews and most often hypocrisy are and is called into question. They tantrum and insult like emotionally dysregulated children. They are exploiting your insecurities, your fears, your ego, your desire to be accepted, and your desire to be loved by feeding you provocative slop in hopes of making you as miserable as they are, so you stay hooked on their content and continue to pay their bills. Dazed just posted that 1 in 4 men fear no one will ever love them and that they will die alone. If you don't want to be that one, turn off whatever that is and follow men, find male mentors and male spaces that encourage you to be competent, that encourage you to be emotionally intelligent, that encourage you to pursue education, art, finance, history, trades, useful skills for the mind and body, that encourage you to pursue your passions, that encourage you to learn to communicate without embarrassingly lashing out, that encourage you to build and support community, that encourage you to show up in the world as good people.
That shorty that said your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married 3 different times is so player and so P, bruh. And the crazy thing about this whole shit is these red pill dudes consistently prove that they are not the kind of men that they say they are. They prove that they cannot uphold traditional masculinity and patriarchy like they think that they can. Because why is it that these red pill dudes consistently prove that they are not the kind of men that they say that they are? Andrew Tate, David Goggins, Andrew Wilson. They build platforms off of talking down on baby mamas and women that be showing their bodies, knowing damn well they are marrying and hunching on these women. They can't get enough of them. Matter of fact, they taking those kind of women away from the dudes that want them. Away from the dudes that would love and appreciate them. That shit is crazy. And I really wish I could feel bad for Andrew's wife, but like she put herself and her children in this position. I feel bad for the kids that they have to grow up with a male role model that is as weak and dumb as this dude is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel bad for the wife because, like, again, when you're dealing with a dude like this, more than likely, he's going to show his hand. He's going to show who he is immediately. If not immediately, down the road, he's going to show you. And maybe this was a 180 for him. You're still staying with him, though. You're still subjecting your children to a dumbass individual like this on a daily basis. And an insecure man is a dangerous one, bruh. Because there's no telling what he's going to do.
Andrew Wilson, who got pissed off when that woman said, you have a wife with 3 baby daddies, etc., and all she did was state facts, and he was offended by the facts that she stated, is giving the same energy of people that create laws against the LGBTQ plus community. because his reality, although he lives within it, is offensive to him. So he speaks out against the things that offend him, even if they're his own life. And the people that litigate and make bills and make laws, etc., about communities that they have nothing to do with are equally offended by their own lives that we just don't know about. Because if someone told you that the sky is orange or green, it would go over your head. You wouldn't be offended by it. It doesn't ring a bell inside of you. But people that are so bent over by the reality around them that they know is triggering something inside of them, they're offended. They're offended by their own selves and the fact that they cannot live their life openly, so instead they litigate the people that are against them.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before and is 5 years older than you. Would be the best comeback of 2025. See him? Cooked. Then you have his followers who are crying in videos talking about, yeah, she just had to take a low blow because she was losing. No! Are you blind? Do you have selective sight or selective hearing? She said it because she had to show you fools who chose not to listen that his actions are not aligning with his words. He is very much so not a traditional man. In fact, he has a blended family with a wife that's older than him, taking care of other men's kids. And to be clear, there is nothing wrong with dating older women, dating a woman that has kids, stepping up and being a stepfather. Nothing. But if that is what you're preaching to people, that they should be against those things, and you're living that life, bust it. Checkmate. Living the life you're telling other men is not desirable is wild.
I'm going to advise somebody, if I were to tell a man, right, is it a good idea in 2024 to get together with a single mom if another choice was viable? The answer is definitely no.
I'm telling you guys all this so that when these stupid bitches level this criticism, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Clearly, I was dumb. I miscalculated. I had issues and problems that made me do these things. But do I have 5 kids by 3 guys? Yes, I do.
So the same hoary little tart you tell your followers to steer clear of, Andrew Wilson, is the same hoary little tart that you married? Bro, brother. I typically try to stay away from this red pill bullshit, but somebody sent me this in my DMs and I have to address it. First of all, I want to say, Charlie, Queen, you did that. Back to Andrew. So your wife was married twice before and has 3 baby daddies, and this is coming from a man who said that single mothers are low value and that divorced women are used goods. Oh, brother. And if we're going with your logic, sir, then your wife is all of the above, and I love that for you. The thing that got me was the fact that because he could not logically defend his wife in her ways, he decided to stoop so low as to call Charlie a stupid bitch. He told her she licks schniz. He couldn't properly defend his wife because there was no way to defend her based on his views and values. He decided to go to name calling. Well, here's the kicker. Andrew actually called his wife, and she spoke to Charlie, and she tried to demean and belittle Charlie, telling her that, hey, you don't sound like someone who is educated, and you also don't or seem like you're upset because you lost the debate. And where did you get the idea that I'm promiscuous? Well, babes, based on your husband's views and his logic, you are promiscuous because you are twice divorced with 3 baby daddies. So considering what he likes to say on the internet, the World Wide Web, you are promiscuous. So babes, that's where she got it from, honey. Regardless of Andrew being exposed as a fraud, I know this won't change shit when it comes to the manosphere or this red pill bullshit that they spew out, but I do enjoy the fact that the opposite, the opposing, is fighting back and they're bringing facts instead of bullshit, outdated statistics that don't even matter in the year 2025. What matters is, Andrew, you married a woman who you deem promiscuous based on your logic and viewpoints. But I'll leave that there for you, sir. Bye, TikTok!
I'm still laughing about that Andrew Wilson guy having a wife with 3 baby daddies and 2 ex-husbands while he preaches to men that they should be going after women who are virtually untouched, just because of the hypocrisy of it all. But I'm glad people are realizing that most red pill consuming men are just beta cucks. Like, they are beta males who are angry about being beta males and are looking for somebody to blame. They are looking for somebody to blame because they cannot live up to the standard of manhood that they have created in their own head. And it's really funny, and I love to see them crash out. We need to make more of them crash out for our own entertainment.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies, and you are hating feminists or women who sleep around because you have this rhetoric that says No man is going to want a woman who is used up. And when you say that, you mean if they are not virgins? You claim that women lose their value the more partners that they have. But you failed to tell everybody what this woman here did in 2 seconds is ruin your whole platform, Andrew Wilson.
Yeah.
And see, like, I enjoyed listening to like him talk every now and then. He'd make some valid points. But I listen to literally every point, right, left, in between. I just want to know. But this is crazy how you are going to say that a woman who has a baby and is not married loses her value, and men should not pick those type of women. But you're married to a woman who has 3 baby daddies.
So she's even older than him. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with a man marrying a woman that is older than him. There's nothing wrong with a man marrying a single mother or marrying a woman that's already been married before. There's nothing wrong with it. But there's something wrong if Andrew does it. Because he's the one always preaching, don't do this, don't do it, don't do it. Imagine somebody telling you, don't do, don't do, don't do. But then that is what they're doing in full. In fact, they are the one pursuing women like that. Is that not hypocrite? Why are you telling other men not to do something that you enjoy doing? Does that make sense? Like, does that actually make sense? Do you know how many men ones have convinced not to? Those ones will see better woman and they will think, our boss told us not to have anything to do with you, so we'll not have anything to do with you. Because I don't understand why you're preaching this, but then you're going behind to do it. So you go marry to a woman that is older than you. So you can marry a woman that is older than you. You married a single mother. Really? That has 2 baby daddies. Like, that is insane. You go marry to a woman that has 2 baby daddies, but you're the ones that is always condemning single mothers. If you see him talking about single mothers, in fact, you cover your face. And he go married to a single mother. You guys. The fact that he also got very offended when she called him out, and she said the facts. The fact that he got very defensive and he was insulting her says a lot. Says a lot about him, about the whole platform, about the whole rubbish that they keep dishing out just because they have microphone. Anyway, you guys, what is your take on this video? Kindly share your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Sugar Mara David, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys.